And that investigation in Manlius exposing already brewing conflict between the town board and police chief, who last night resigned.
He's getting a six-figure severance, and taxpayers may never know why. News Channel 9's Madison Moore got her hands on the separation agreement. Madison, the payout is pretty big, and there's some interesting restrictions on what Mike Kroll can say and can't say without a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't really give us a reason, an explicit reason as to why, but it does give us a little insight into the circumstances and the timeline. Now, the agreement says the town of Manlius launched an investigation into Chief Michael Kroll on December 15th, and whatever the town found would have resulted in issuing him a performance improvement plan. The agreement states, quote, in exchange for his resignation, the town will not issue the performance improvement plan or seek disciplinary charges against the chief. But in our interview with the town supervisor yesterday, there was no mention of an investigation when asked why the board unanimously accepted the chief's resignation.
Based on the conversations we had, we reached a mutual and amicable agreement to take the police department in a direction, and the chief was more than understanding and willing to allow us to do that. As far as a specific instance or disagreement, there is none.
The separation agreement goes as far as to ban Kroll from entering any town facilities after today unless he has a legitimate reason, and gives the town supervisor no less than 48 hours notice. If approved, the agreement says the chief will be escorted on property until his business is complete. Kroll will receive a lump sum payment of $135,000 and promises to never file a lawsuit against the town because of this separation. The town agrees not to disclose its concerns with the chief's conduct and performance, details of the settlement, or potential performance improvement plan with anyone, including the media. The chief agrees not to talk about it with anyone other than his immediate family, attorney, and accountant. Jeff?
Okay, Madison, thank you. Also part of the agreement, talking points laid out for the chief, including that there were amicable discussions and a mutual decision to separate.
All right, from tons of snow to the return